Hey guys, Dougie B here. Showing you some of the work I did yesterday. I got all the foam out, removed that trough, and got the foam under there. This morning I said I'd power wash first, but I completely lied to you guys. Instead, I took out the fuel tank, which was a bitch. Um, the dumb thing I did today was cut the fuel vent hose, which I really probably didn't need to, but oh well. There goes another $35 plus out the window. No biggie. Plywood underneath there was keeping the gas tank flush. That's rotted to hell. I have to replace that. No biggie. Once I get that fuel tank out, it's full of fuel. So I'm gonna wait for Pops to come back. He'll help me get out of there without spilling any more than I already did. And then I'll take the splash well off, and then I'll power wash everything. I read something online on another boating website about getting an electrical fuel pump, basically making a closed circuit that would push the fuel through a water fuel separator, and you keep on changing the fuel filters out. Well, not changing them, dumping the water out of them, and keep on doing that until pretty much all the water's out of the fuel. A lot of the dirt would probably come out that way too, and then it's pre-mixed in there. I'll give it to my dad. He could use it in some of the, lawn equipment. Cause sure as hell ain't putting it back in the boat. But that's where I'm at for today. I know I've been inquiring about the gunnels a lot. I still want to replace them. There's a lot of holes in the top of them. The plywood underneath is shot, and I just want to do it. I mean, the rub rail's coming off, and so why not do something that I like to do? My question about them is, where does all the strength integrity come from? I mean, these things look rotted. The fittings are loose on the dang stuff. But yet, I could sit my 200-pound butt on there without it flexing much at all. As you can see, the plywood's rotted. I'm guessing the strength comes somewhere tucked in behind this rub rail. I mean, the aluminum's only that thick. I just don't understand how when I sit on it, it doesn't bend down. But some of you architecturally strong guys should know that. Be able to help me out a little bit. Because when I rebuild it, I want to do it right. It's big structural support to the hull. But that's about it for today, guys. Before I go, I'll tell you guys a neat little idea I got going. I don't know if I'm gonna work with it or not, but we'll see. But it's gonna be hard to measure out this for you guys on a bare open hull. But basically, right about there is the starter center console. Stop, and then the front bench seat, well, center console seat mounted to the front of the center console slash live well goes to right about there, and then open space for another 2 or 3 feet, and yeah, somewhere right around there. I want to start basically a V seating system, which would be like that, come straight across and like that, and over, and they would be basically sensed like or seats, like Wood on Glass did. This side would be a bench, and this side would have 2 seats, but that would look similar to the bench, and there'd be a bait and food cooler under these 2 seats. They'd be hatches, and then under this would be one big fish cooler, and then if you followed the V up to where it cuts across right here, from there forward would be a flat platform, 1 foot step up, which would be even with the seating, and from there, you could fish from, yada yada. And underneath that would be anchor storage, and depending on how much space would be there, maybe storage for safety equipment too. Not like life vests; they'll be on their center console, but spark plug wrenches, carb cleaner, all the stuff that could save you when you're broken down out on the water. But that's just an idea, guys. I don't know. I think it would be pretty neat. That way, I could seat more than 3 people. Because really, the design of the boat is only to have a seat for the driver that maybe could fit one other person, and a seat right in front of the center console. It's really not much sitting space, so that would open it up more for them days when you're maybe going water skiing instead of fishing, yada yada. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for all the input, and have a good day. Go Flyers.